and welcome to the channel. I'm Robin.
And I'm Troy.
And we're going to tell you something today about a little bit of interesting thing that happened to us and how we slept at the airport. And this could happen to you too. So, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've had an interesting time. We left Houston on Monday night,
Late Monday night.
to go up to. We weren't even going to do a video about this, guys. This is not like fun travel stuff. We got on a plane Monday night, went to Detroit, Michigan, drove up to Pontiac to do this two-day thing for work and mortgages, because that's what we do, because YouTube ain't paying us anything. but so we got real jobs. So we went up there for 2 days. We're supposed to fly back tonight. Our plane was supposed to leave at 8:20 on Delta. This is not Detroit's fault. This isn't Delta's fault. Apparently there was a power outage or issue or something back in Houston and something about the planes. Anyway, so our flight got delayed from 8:20 to 9 o'clock. And then it got delayed again to 9:30. So we have priority pass with our Chase. And so we use, anytime we go to terminals, we always see what we can do. So earlier we got a nice little massage in the chairs, and we came over here to the MinuteSuites and we were chilling, watching some Netflix, when we got the notice saying, your flight is now canceled. Canceled. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Actually, you can stay here in the airport, like Tom Hanks in Terminal, and just hang out, because they weren't flying us back out till 6 o'clock in the morning. And y'all, I am tired. But this is our hotel room now, because unlike everybody else that decided that they would leave, to leave this late at night and be shuttled to another hotel, and then be shuttled back to go back through security
for $30 off.
And
$30
yeah,
off.
they were only offering a discount because they said because it wasn't a Delta problem, they didn't owe us anything. Which, I get it, it's not Delta, but dang. So we decided, rather than bug out to go pay $100, $150, $200 or whatever at a hotel, and then have to come back and go through security and everything else, we are sleeping here in the MinuteSuites in the hotel. I never thought I'd be like living a night at a hotel. This is a complete trip. I've never had a flight to get delayed like this. Anyway, so I'm loopy. Troy's not near as loopy as I am, but we are both getting tired. So we are going to try to sleep here in our little room. And you see, not only do we have our bunk beds here, right? So I'm going to take the top bunk. Troy's going to get the bottom bunk, but we even have a TV over here.
Ooh, ain't it fancy?
Yeah, and we got a little desk. We did have a chair, but there's not enough room for the chair and the beds.
And fortunately, because of our travel habits that we're trying to get to, we have our luggage. We had carry-on, so we only had carry-on.
We are trying to do more and more, not check a bag, take only what we need. Now, we are still perfecting this. I know some other people are like, just do this and do that, but you really got to find what you need to take with you. And on the way out here, they were overbooked, and they asked for people to give up their bags on check-in at the actual terminal. So we didn't. It did not cost us anything. I said I'm tired. It didn't cost us anything to check our bags at the terminal on the way out, but at the same time, it's so good that we didn't have a check bag on this one, because everything that we have is with us. I just went over to the bathroom and brushed my teeth, and we actually Troy did, paid for us to have showers here too. So there's a shower area. We'll get a video of that so you can see what that looks like, because I ain't never seen the shower area in the MinuteSuites here, but this is obviously better than a lot of alternatives. So we're going to be showered and cleaned up in the morning. And so, yeah, so that's it. Like I said, we didn't plan on doing a video, but we really wanted to tell y'all about this. And it's really kind of funny. This is just part of the adventure of whenever you travel more often, stuff is going to happen.
We can't lose our mind about it.
You have to roll with it. You have to laugh at it. We'll tell this story, I'm sure, for a long time. And so now we're going to try to get some sleep for the, I don't know how many hours or whatever we're going to be able to sleep.
5 hours probably.
Yeah, but we're going to sleep longer than what we would have if we would have went to a hotel, because we still at the airport. Anyways, bye. Good night. As you can see in the video, we were a little tired, and it was an interesting adventure as far as getting to that point. Now, the next morning we did get up around, what time?
I got up at, I never went to sleep hardly. Okay. She got up at, I woke her up at 4:30.
I did actually sleep longer than he did, but I think that overall it was definitely more comfortable staying at the airport and sleeping there than it did. Why did you not sleep very well? Why could you not go to sleep?
Because I'm in the airport. And I don't want to miss the flight. I don't want to oversleep and miss the flight.
Well, we didn't oversleep. We didn't miss the flight, but we honestly could have, because come to find out, the flight was not even guaranteed for us that morning at 6 o'clock because they didn't know if Houston was going to have power back on. Now, we did get confirmed because my sister is an air traffic controller at IAH in Houston that Terminal A did in fact have power outages, and if they wouldn't have had power the next morning, I don't know what we would have done. At that point, we might have
in Detroit for another day.
I don't think we would have stayed at the Minute Suite for a second night, though.
No.
I think we would have gotten a hotel, but being able to stay there, I was going to say sleeping, staying there the way we did, we definitely felt like that was a much better decision than leaving and going
didn't have to go through to security. Didn't have to leave the airport. Didn't have to catch an Uber to a hotel and catch an Uber back and all the stuff that would have come with that. So I told her we got to thug it out for 6 hours at the airport.
We really did. Now, I did wake up around 3 o'clock and left to use the restroom. So I walked out into the terminal. And, you know, I'm country, so I wasn't even going to put on shoes and socks. I was half asleep. I didn't care. So I'm walking through the terminal barefoot. And I'm looking in both directions, and it's like a ghost town. And now there was some music playing, which I'm going to have to mute out because we can't show that because I don't want to get in trouble for playing anybody else's songs. But it was dead, eerie, quiet. There was nobody in the terminal. Did you see anybody at all?
A couple of cleaning folks, people that worked at the
airport. I didn't even see the cleaning folks at 3 o'clock in the morning. And there was supposed to be somebody working at the MinuteSuites. But I didn't see her at all. I think she was crashed out in the back or something.
She's at least in one of the rooms, sleep or something.
So it was eerie quiet. I could have never imagined being in an airport and having it just like completely void of people. But I went back in, and you'll see that it was really dark in our room. So, I mean, if Troy would have been able to get to sleep a little bit better, I think that he would have slept fine. The beds were decently comfortable. They were a little hard.
I'm just not realizing. I'll talk about it another time. I've actually stayed in the airport overnight before. Then I think about it.
Okay, well, that's a story I haven't heard. So
I'll tell you about it.
Guess I'm gonna have to get the 411 on that.
I'm sitting there thinking about it. Remember.
Okay. Well, anyways, so back to the MinuteSuites. So the nice thing about the MinuteSuites is that you can stay there overnight. So if that kind of thing happens to you, it was a good alternative to staying at the airport. They do have showers and facilities there that I did mention. Now, Troy took a shower the next morning. I didn't because I was doing good to just get up and move. He was going to get a video of the showers and completely forgot. What did you think of the shower?
It was a nice restroom. I mean, the restroom shower, they had the sink, of course. They had the real nice shower. Good towels.
Stand-up shower.
Yeah,
how was the size?
It was nice size.
So if it was a more robust person, they would feel small in there.
Yeah, robust people could fit in there too.
Okay. What about, was there a seat or was there like
no, so wasn't a seat. Well, there was. They had one that you could fold down or
so
pull
if you
down
had some disabilities or if you had trouble
sure
standing up in a shower, then you would be able to feel comfortable in there. Okay, so that's good to know because a lot of people do travel with some limitations and they need that extra assistance. So the nice thing is, again, that you can rent just the room, you can rent the showers, you can rent them, I'm assuming, individually. So if you just wanted to come in for a shower without a room, you could just do that. So if you have a layover and you'd like to get freshened up, you can come in.
$30 if you wanted to just
the shower.
I was like, oh, that's kind of steep for a shower.
Well, I guess if you really want a shower. But you can go in there, you can rent it by the hour or like we did for 8 hours. Now, that was $159 for the 8-hour stay. The good thing for us was we do have travel insurance. Annual policy. The nice thing about that is that it covers for all of our travel. I believe it's over 100 miles away from the house. Our travel insurance kicks in. If you travel a lot, or even if you travel moderately, I feel like the individual policy for the year or the couple policy for the year is probably a better way to go than to try to get travel insurance as they like to sell it to you as each individual part of your travels as you go along. Because the thing is, if you buy it for your flight, that doesn't cover you once you get to wherever you're going. If you buy it for your cruise, it doesn't cover your flight. So the travel insurance that we have, and I believe that we do actually pay for a little bit more of the upgraded version to get a little bit more coverage on the medical side in case something happens to us whenever we're traveling. So, but yeah, I think that overall it was an interesting experience. It was an inconvenience.
Yeah, it was, but it was a learning experience. So we learned, I guess, what we drew from it as far as knowledge. Probably was probably worth it.
I think it was worth it too. I think it was
In
worth
a crazy
it.
kind of way.
I think it was an adventure. I think it was an experience. I also think that as Troy and I travel more and more, we learn more about each other. You know, we whenever you're a couple, but you don't experience certain things together, you don't get to work together as a team to get through those things and to, you know, to just kind of learn things for the next trip, you know. So I think that all the way around it was a great experience. So MinuteSuites, definitely highly recommend for what they are. And if you want to get a MinuteSuite, you can rent it by the hour or in a package, or if you have Priority Pass like we do, through Chase Sapphire Reserve, you actually get your Priority Pass for free included in there. And in that Priority Pass, if there's a MinuteSuite in the airport that you're going to be staying at, you get 1 hour for free. That's where we actually were initially, as I said in the video. We were actually there waiting for our flight whenever we heard about the change. And so we left and then ended up coming back. So Priority Pass, worth it. Chase Sapphire Reserve for the Priority Pass access included, definitely worth it. And the MinuteSuite, staying overnight rather than going to a hotel.
Yeah, it made sense for us. I mean, it was just totally makes sense. So in that situation, I don't know if I want to be in that situation again, but
I don't either,
inevitably we probably will at some point.
But rather than trying to sleep other places or move around, I think it was kind of nice. And I think that even the tram going overhead that was going over all the shops, I would have thought would have been like really loud and annoying, and it was actually kind of soothing while we were trying to go.
Brown noise. Huh?
Yeah, it really was. It was just that little hint of noise, and so yeah, all the way around, it was a neat experience. Highly recommend it, and so we're on to our next adventure.
Yeah, well, the next adventure is to like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. We've grown the channel a little bit more, but we appreciate your support. No, we really don't. We really don't. And a lot of people that watch our videos have not subscribed yet. So if you've subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, please consider doing so. It's no cost to you, and it means the world to us. So thank you so much, and have a great day.
Dos dedos.
Bye.